Media.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 3, 2, bring 'em out.
We're here. My cat.
Hello.
Sondag. Already here.
Already here.
Oh.
He's not happy about our show title. This week the name of the show this week is Who's in First Place, because it's a little bit shocking. We'll get into that here pretty soon. We're gonna have our check his balls pitcher of the week.
Yes.
Talk about the drip of the week a little bit later. We got more. There's a lot of new stuff coming for you guys before too long. As soon as we can get our shit together.
Our lives together.
Get it together.
Once we Wendy's here. Hi, Wendy.
Hey, Wendy.
Once we've got it together a little bit more.
Tonight we're struggling
God.
tonight.
Well, I almost at like 3:00 today, I looked at there's a group me for Lila's softball team, and they were like, practice is at 5, don't forget. And I'm like, yeah, 5:00. Set a timer and everything for like 4:15, so I would make sure she got ready. We had all of her stuff together, and we were good to go. It didn't go off for whatever reason, and at 4:58, I was like, you've got practice in 2 minutes. Get your stuff. Go.
Let's move.
I was like, let's do this. Move. We gotta move now.
I want to buy those cleats for Emma, who Lord knows when I'm going to be able to put her in any sort of extracurricular, but if they're $10, hell yeah, I'm going to buy them.
Like they gave us the list, and they were like, the uniform tops are red, so black pants, red socks, black or red belt, and then whatever color cleats you want. And so we went to Walmart because I was like, we can get the belt and the socks for like $6. So we went and grabbed those, and then I was like, black pants. Hibbets has black pants. And I was going, it's probably not going to be on sale yet. All the baseball shit was on clearance already. And I was like, yes. And so her pants were super cheap. She found some like purple batting gloves that she really liked, and they were like $7. And then she wanted the Mike Trouts. And I was like, oh
God.
With all the things going on, I was like, 30. It was like $30 is what they were marked at. And then I see like another tag on them. It says 20. And I'm like, $20 for the Trout 6s? And then we get up there, like she tries on the ones that are there, and they were a little bit too small. So I was like, go ask them for a half a size up. That'll be perfect. And so we get up there. She asked the girl comes out. She rings up the shoes. And I look down at the little like the credit card screen, and it said $10. And I was like,
big old dub.
I'm not going to say a word.
Like, yeah, my eyes were like, and I went, shh. So like,
big dub.
Like I said, the belt and the socks, $6 at Walmart. The pants, the shoes, and the batting gloves, $30 even.
Nice.
I was like, fuck yes. And then she saw like they had some really nice gloves, and she was looking at them, and I was like, no, if I can't get my Josh Donaldson glove, you can. I bought a new glove last year, and it fits her fine. And it's like, I barely even got to use it. I was like, no, you can have mine. So she's got my glove, but she doesn't like it because it's not the same colors as her uniform. And I'm like, deal with it.
She'll get over it.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Like, I want the new Josh Donaldson glove. I looked it up today, and it's $350. And I went, I don't want it. I want it, but I don't want it for that.
I don't want it that much.
Like, I really want that glove, but no. $350.
Yeah, no. Never. Even if I had all the money in the
come
world,
with Josh
never.
Donaldson. Like, do I get Josh Donaldson for a day with the glove? Like, if that's the case, I better get him for a week if it's $350.
Like he needs to come and just hang out with me for a solid week.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
He'll
feed
be
him.
injured. He'll get
but he
injured
needs to
again.
come
Like
hang out.
I'll feed him. I will learn vegan cuisine for Josh Donaldson.
I need him to not be injured. He's on my fantasy team, so he needs to stay
Well,
healthy now.
if I want to get this glove, I need him to first. I need to win the lottery, and then I need him to be injured for a week so I can be like, "Hey, come break the glove in for me." Color match is important, but
when
It
you're
is,
the one
though.
paying for it and it's a child, not as
yeah,
much.
when it's a kid,
Also
and
true.
which our team, the team will be red and black every year because they always give. Our town has their own team in the rec league for the next town over, and they always give us red and black because those are our school colors. So it'll always be that. But I mean, she grew. Last year, her shoes were a 12. Her cleats were a 12, and I bought those Trouts in a 4. If I would have bought them a size larger, I could have worn them. Because I can wear
about
kid
right.
5.
Me too. I can
Yeah.
wear kid shoes.
Emma's in a size 1 now already. Like
Mhm.
and she's 5. And I'm like, girl,
The
what?
glove she had last year, it was black, so it would have gone with her uniform pretty well. But like, she stuck it on her hand, and like her fingers were at the end of it, and I was like, "Oh, that's no, you're taking my glove." So if I find her a black and red one later on, that's super cheap, then she'll get it. If not, sorry, life is hard right now. She can deal with a turquoise glove with her. I mean, her batting gloves are purple. They're purple and white.
Turquoise
She'll be
is
fine.
amazing.
She will be
It's really pretty,
100% okay.
It's a really pretty glove. It's like turquoise and gray. It's really cool looking. But she did find, I kind of wanted to get them for her. She found some Mizuno gloves that were like American flags. Like one side was red and white, and the other side was blue with the stars. And I was like,
okay, I would wear those.
I
Those are
wanted
awesome.
to get them, and I was like, they're not on sale. Put them up. Like, we're doing cheap to start your season. Like, when everything is back to normal, then we'll take a look at that. But until then, no. You're getting what you need as cheap as possible. Sorry, world.
Goodness.
How's everybody else's week going?
Well, Megan has COVID. Emma's sick.
Shout it out to the world.
Well, I mean, you already tweeted
You
it.
tweeted about it, and you
I
have like
said I
2,500
tested.
followers.
I said I tested positive.
Then
But
that means you have COVID.
Yeah, I know. Well,
maybe.
I'm still kind of in denial. I'm confused because now I can taste again.
Well, I'm just like, I didn't shout it out to the world. You
I
shouted
know.
it out to the world yesterday.
I know. I got in trouble for it, apparently.
Oh, they'll live.
Oh, well.
Sarah's
It'll be
fine.
Will they?
I have a migraine. Guys.
I don't know that I'm fine, and
Sarah is existing.
I'm fine.
I exist right now. Like I
feel
started. I made it to the doctor. She gave me this mile-long list of stuff that she doesn't want me to eat anymore, and then she was like, "And you need to start eating fish." And I was like, "Oh."
I found something for you. A recipe,
good.
by the way. It's a salmon burger with grilled pineapple.
Oh, send me that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Maybe I
I
can
looked at it
finally
and I went,
survive.
Sarah will eat this every day now for the rest of her life.
I would.
And you
Yeah.
like lemons, so you can do like salmon with lemon. Like you can put it in a little pan and put it in the oven if you want to, but you just put you squirt it with lemon and then put lemon slices on top of it so it infuses the flavor. It's so good. And I don't even eat fish. That's the only fish I will eat.
Or get like chili glaze or something, and
I have
I've got a lot.
of salmon in there that like I'm gonna try this weekend, and we'll see how that goes. But
No, the twins apparently.
I'm fine.
I'm
fine. It is what it is. But I'm on like they started my like thyroid medicine and everything, and now I'm just mad at everybody like all the time.
Anger issues recently.
Like, really mad. Like I don't even know. Like,
and it's so funny.
I have like gone off on people.
I was the receiving end. I was
I kept telling you, I was like, it's not you. It's not you.
After you talk, you're like, I'm sorry.
I was like, the first thing I said something to her, and then I was like, just know this doesn't have anything to do with you. I'm not mad at you. I don't know why I'm mad, but I'm mad. And then like today, I got a DM from this person that I've been like blowing off, and I'm just like, ugh. And they messaged me today, and I was like, what do you want? And like all caps. I was like, what do you want? What do you want? And they were like, are you okay? And I was like, what do you
want? Okay, and Ryan Gosling in the Notebook. Like,
I know, I needed that. I almost sent that gift to him. Like, what do you want? Like, and then my shining moment, and I was telling Aaron about it. I got this text randomly a few weeks ago from this guy that I had kind of talked to, and he just disappeared. And I was like, this is not a good time for all of this. So I hadn't really answered it. And he's like, oh, must be busy now, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, I fucking am busy. And then I went off like this huge list of all the stuff that I have going on. I was like, yeah, I'm busy. I'm real busy. And then out of the blue, the dude decides to call. So I ignore it because I'm like, no, I'm not answering it. I'm not doing this. And I get a wow. And I was like, wow, all you want. And then I just went in, and I was like, no, not here for that. And then I blocked every possible form of communication. I was like, leave me alone.
The worst moods are when you know you're being irrational, like you're irrationally angry, and you preface everything with, I'm really sorry. I don't know why I'm being this way today.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything.
But I am mad.
When I went off on those two people, I did not apologize, and I don't even care. And if you see this,
pick rocks.
Sit on it and twirl.
Yes. If you see that and you're the one that went off on, not sorry, don't care. You picked a really bad time to try something.
I have a couple people too that could sit and twirl on both of them at the same time. So
like man, it has just been like an all day. Like I had to go eat lunch with my mom, and we invited she might as well have been my sister growing up. We were like 3 months apart, and our parents were best friends. So we were raised like totally together. We invited her and her daughter to go eat with us. So it's all of us sitting there. And then my mom made a comment about my hair. It was a different color earlier today than it is now. She didn't like it. I was already kind of going, I don't think I like this color. So I was already kind of grouchy about it. And I was like, I'm going to have to fix it. I don't like this color. It's not working for me. And she said something, and I just turned around and looked at her, and I was like, this would be a really bad time to get into this discussion. And she just kind of looked at me for a second, and I was like, I'm so serious. Like, this is not today. Like, you don't want to do this today.
Not today, Satan. I can't do it.
No, not today.
We'll talk about it later. And it was like, okay, cool. That's fine. But we're not going to talk about it right now. And I just, like, the smallest things. I was in Walmart. Like, no, I got behind a guy because I had to drive 30 minutes to go eat lunch with her. And speed limit's 40. The guy in front of me.
Oh, yeah. You sent us that video.
Yeah, you guys got the video. Speed limit's 40. The guy in front of me is doing 20 in his brand new Silverado. And I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what are you doing? Go.
Emma was like, hey, that's a bad word. Go faster.
Sorry.
I love kids, dude.
Yeah, sorry. My bad. I just snapped. So then when I pulled up to the restaurant, I was already like in a crappy mood, and I walked in, and my friend got up and gave me a big hug, and she was like, it's so good to see you. I was like, it's good to see you too. Sorry, I would have been here like 15 minutes ago, but some asshole was driving 20 miles an hour in the 40, like down the highway over here, like coming into town. And she was like, oh, I hate it when that happens. And she's this real sweet, bubbly person. Like everything is, like she calls me silly goose. Like, ooh, even you, like she does. That's just the person.
Is that like a Snow White kind of thing going on? Yeah, okay.
But she's like, oh, that's so wonderful. Oh, that's great. Like, she's just real bubbly like that. And I love her to pieces for it. And here I come walking in, and I'm like, what?
I have a friend. I have a friend like that too. And then all of a sudden she'll go, "Who do I need to kill?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay. So you're one of those."
Yeah, like today I'm the one holding up the sign that's like, "Do you want me to kill them for you? I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll go do it. Like,
It's
I'll
me.
kill them. It's me. Let me do it, please." Did it help me? So I feel better now. All of that.
Yeah.
If I snap at you over the next few days, I don't know why I'm like this right now. Just
Go with her. She's adjusting.
Go
I'm
with the
adjusting to a lot of
flow. Yeah.
things happening in my life right now, and apparently it's making me very angry.
I told you. Mm-hmm. I can't speak. I've had
Bad time, Bob.
It's bad time, Bob. It's bad time, Bob.
I told them before we went on air, I've
That's me all
taken
the
like
time.
3 different medications for a really bad headache today. So if I'm
One
out
of
of it, that's why I apologize.
One of them sounds like a Pokemon.
Right?
The second one you said.
So Fioricet, like
No.
Finnergan, it's
The snort.
nausea
the
medicine,
sound of-
and then Ketorolac. I think that's
That one.
pronounced right.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't be telling people what medication I'm on, but you know, whatever.
Oh well.
It's
I
all
have
because my
COVID.
head doesn't work.
I have
have a
COVID.
new-
You're on medication. It's fine.
I'm on medication and I'm mad at everybody. But we have a new guardian here.
Yes.
Courtesy of Aaron. This was my birthday present and it finally made it here from China. So it's a COVID infested Nick Markakis, but he's in a frame.
There's no
Everything's
bet in
fine.
it though. Okay, I'll see myself out
fine.
now.
Everything's fine. It's good.
Yeah,
But
I
Nick
like it.
Markakis will now be
He can't opt out
supervising.
this season though, so you know,
Yeah.
COVID infected or not.
He's here with us all the time now.
Uh-huh.
Eat your heart out, Josh Brown. If you happen to see this,
I like
got the Nick Markakis portrait.
I like the Andy Warhol feel about it.
I
Yes.
found a Mookie Betts one too.
Oh yeah.
I wish I could find like I have a whole bunch of my Amazon wish list is just full of baseball posters that I want so that I can, sorry, my daughter just sent me a message. But I wish I could find all of them like that.
Mhm.
Like if they had a Tatis one like that, that'd be fun.
I know that would be a cool vibe.
I just learned that Mookie Betts has the same middle name as my child, He's
Mookie's
Mark-
middle name?
Lynn. He's Marcus Lynn Betts, and it's Emma.
My
Lynn
mom's middle
Johnson.
name is Lynn.
Look at all this happening.
Is it with
here.
an
Look
E at
these
the
Lynn-
end, or is it just
No.
an
L-Y.
That's my
Just
mom's
an
too.
N.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
yeah.
puts an E on the end, but
Who puts
legally
an E
it's
at the end.
well, because when she was married to my dad,
Okay.
my last name's Nash, so it was Lynn Nash because she doesn't go by her first name. So the ends
Okay.
ran together. I'm like, but the ends run together on my day, but I can't do anything about
So
it.
people are like Lynn Nash. Like they.
Thank you, Wendy. I think Cakes looks fantastic up there.
I
He
love
looks
him.
so serious, which he is.
He
so
always
it makes it even
cute.
better.
I feel- I haven't
feel like I
actually-
need to sit here like
I haven't been able to look
Stone
into him
face.
because he looks like he's
I
like
can't.
staring into my soul.
I
like-
know it's hard. It's kind of hard to like really look at it. I was sitting here yesterday trying to like get a good angle to take a picture, and I had to turn the light off because it was glaring off the frame and everything. And I was like looking at it, and I just kept looking up at him, and I was like, "This is kind of uncomfortable."
Well, he's
I like
so
it.
he's so unassuming. Last season, my best friend, God bless her, she is a baseball fan, but she's not like a huge baseball fan. And she started sending me pictures of Nick Markakis, and I'm like, "Why are you sending me pictures of Nick Markakis?" She said, "He is really good looking." I was like, yes,
Okay.
but that's really random.
He's oh, hi, kitty cat. Hello.
When you were ranting earlier, that's why I was laughing because his tail kept going up in like the
Yeah.
screen, and you're like, ah, and the tail was like, and it just
checking in on you to make sure you're fine, Mom.
Yeah, she's just sitting here. Like she knows. Like if I'm in a bad mood or if I don't feel good, she comes and she just sits on my lap all the time. Or if I'm laying down because I don't feel good, she'll come and like sit on my chest and just sit here and stare at me like, "Are you okay?
We don't deserve animals."
Like she just stares at me like, "Are you gonna die? Like who's gonna feed me if you die?" Like that's what she looks at me like. She
will eat you if you die.
If I die, I'm cat food.
Oh, good thing I didn't tweet that. He just struck out. God damn.
My orange cat that had her kittens, the babies have their eyes open now. They're so cute.
Muffins.
They're identical twins.
You need to start like an animal sanctuary because you are an animal woman.
Giant backyard, and I could totally fit all kinds of animals back there. The kids asked me for ducks the other day, and if the 2 that were left hadn't been sold, we'd have ducks right now. I had ducks before, and I loved them. Like
I have names for you. I have names for you if you ever get ducks. Lots of names.
Oh, if I ever get ducks,
write it down in my duck name book.
I had
Mariota being the first one.
We had chickens and ducks like years ago, and it was supposed to be 6 chickens and 2 ducks. And then I found this breed of duck that I really wanted, but you couldn't buy them in the United States. You could only have the eggs shipped. So I had to get an incubator and buy the eggs and hatch the ducks myself.
Were they like speckled ducks, like from England?
They're Welsh harlequins. So they are close. It is an English breed of duck. But the eggs got there and I put them in the incubator and I was like, there's 6 eggs. That's going to be 8 ducks if they all hatch. And all but one of them survived. So I had 7 ducks.
I mean,
did you put them all in a row?
Ducks?
They wouldn't stay.
Kittens and puppies. And
I need to go.
What nursery rhyme is it?
Good old Sarah had a farm.
No, but it was a woman. Was it Little Miss Muffet?
It wasn't Little Miss Muffet. Little Miss Muffet had a tuffet.
Little Miss Muffet. Oh, Mother Hubbard. That sounds about right.
She lived in a cupboard and had a shoe and lots of children.
Okay, well there is some nursery rhyme where females are involved.
I'm a Disney princess.
Mother Goose. Yes, there you go. You're
Disney princess.
You're Rapunzel. It's fine.
I have my sidekick animals and all that other stuff.
Oh, that's funny.
I can't type, and someone just said, "Are you okay?" I said, "No."
Nobody's okay today. Like nobody is okay. We're not okay. That's why we're just talking right now. We were, we fully intended to have like this nice structured professional show for you this week, and next week we'll get it right. I
texted Sarah at 9:00 my time. Maybe I said I haven't put on makeup yet. Like I can't bring myself to do anything. So to say that anything got planned today, I
spent like 6 weeks like that, so I totally feel you. Like I just didn't, and now I've got all kinds of energy today, but it's all very angry.
Well, your body's adjusting to that medication, so
my body's adjusting to the medication, and I think I finally have the energy to like be mad about all the stuff that's upset me over the last few weeks that I couldn't even care about it. Yeah, so now I'm just like,
well, it's a lot of repressed stuff that
I'm gonna go it's trauma. There's a lot of trauma that's been going on.
It's a lot of trauma built up in your body, and your body's finally like, "Oh, we have energy. Oh, wow, we're mad."
Yeah, my body's just like, let's get it all out.
Your brain finally processed, I'm angry, and you're like, okay, Hulk, calm down, Hulk. Let's be calm.
I can't wait. You know what I really
Sun's going down, big guy. Sun's going down.
Why do you keep saying that to me?
No,
it's what he said.
My kids go to their dads this weekend, so everybody say a little prayer that Friday and Sunday I don't somehow end up in jail.
And I say a little prayer for you. Okay, I really need to stop.
There's a lot of stuff there that I could really.
Don't
Man-
go to jail because I'm too far away to bail you out.
I won't go to jail. It'll be okay.
Please don't.
I'm in Virginia. That's a very long way from you.
Me and Aaron are like here and here and like can't get to you fast enough.
We could probably meet in the middle, but it would not
Be like, we got a wire
any
somebody.
faster.
We gotta spend bail money. Oh.
Can I wire
no.
it to you?
So,
If you get
so
out, are you going to
baseball
go back?
Because I don't want to spend it if it's not going to go to.
I'm not, because I won't be the one picking them up the next. I won't even have to deal with it the next weekend. So
There you go.
okay. After that next weekend, everything will be fine. Everything will be okay.
And here we are, Tatis at bat. Still,
Oh, I was gonna put that game on too.
it's 0-0 top of the 4. Walker Buehler's on his 42nd pitch now.
I just want to see.
And Tatis just got a single.
Yay! Sorry.
Talking
He's
about
on-
Josh Donaldson had a good game
He's on-
today. Was that today?
He's on my fantasy team, so it's fine.
Was I texting you that stuff
Yeah, you
today?
texted me about it. What up, Joe?
Hey.
Joe's
Yeah.
here. Yeah, you were texting me about that
I'm like
today.
staring
That
at
was
people.
today.
Solo
okay.
home run.
Single.
You did have a good game. Yeah.
He had a pretty decent game.
Pretty good game.
Pretty good.
Sorry.
Wasn't bad.
Don't call out my stuttering because apparently it's
No,
permanent
I'm
picture
not.
today.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
just
not.
wait.
I feel like that's a thing from a, what do you call it?
I feel like I'm
from a
going to get to
movie.
that point of like tired today where like, cause I struggle, like you mentioned like I struggled with a stutter for years and years and years. And then I finally kind of got to where I could keep it under control. And you guys remember when, like, you know, George Springer has a stutter and
We didn't know that.
remember when they were interviewing him about the scandal and he was like speaking very slowly to control it because when
Yes.
he gets nervous, it comes out really bad.
Mhm.
And so he was just like, well, we and then you would see him start to get stuck and I was like, just close your mouth. It's okay. And he'd stop
Just
and then he
breathe
would
it
go,
out. Yep.
like, it's okay, George, you can do this. And I feel like that's what I'm going to get to tonight, where I'm just going to have to be like, okay. Next up,
Woosa.
we can do this.
I think George Springer, it sounds bad to say the stutter thing is one of the main reasons I like him, but he's so open about things and he's just such a genuine dude. He has
And
the
he does a
kindest
lot of-
face. Mhm.
Yeah, and he does a lot of work for he does a lot of work with kids that struggle
Mhm.
with the same issue and stuff like that. He's a really good guy. George Springer's a good guy. Now I just need him to get healthy and get back out on the field because I haven't seen George Springer play yet this year and it's bothering me.
I need him to be healthy when they play the Orioles in Baltimore because that's just up the road from me.
Speaking of, we were talking about that last week, how, I think I talked about that on the Sunday sermon, how if I were able to time it right, the Blue Jays play the Royals in Kansas City and then the Angels play the Royals in Kansas City. And I could catch it with closing night of the Blue Jays series. And if George Springer is back, see George Springer and then go the next day. And see Mike Trout. And my son messaged me and he was like, hey, I was looking at the Royals schedule. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, what if I got tickets? He goes, I forgot to get you something for your birthday. So what if I got tickets to one game for your birthday and tickets to the other game for Mother's Day? And I was like,
that's my boy.
I'm so proud of you. He was like, yeah, I'll pay for him. It's like,
Tatis just stole a base.
Yay, Tatis.
I'm not really mad about it. That gives me a point too.
it's hard when your fantasy players are playing against your team and you just want to be like,
where were you throwing?
uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, it hit the ump, so he could have gotten to third base. The ump was in the way.
Speaking of, oh my God.
You sent
Did you see what happened? Oh,
No,
Holy
I did
crap.
not.
What game was that?
I don't know. I can pull it up
Oh.
though.
Okay,
Umpire
so-
just got nailed in the freaking
Umpire
no.
got
face.
drilled in the face.
Oh no, I did not see that.
It was it Joe? It was Joe West that got hit. He was the middle field umpire, and ball comes up the middle of the field.
Oh,
Second baseman fields it on a hop, circles around to throw it, and Joe is standing right in front of him. So when he chucks the ball, it hits Joe just square, like from this far away.
Oh my
He was
god.
right there. And then they showed him, I mean, blood just running everywhere. I was like, oh my God.
Ow. That sounds like it hurts.
It looked so nasty. Like it looked worse than who was it that we saw last week that got hit in the face and their eye was black within like 30 seconds. It was the Diamondbacks game.
yeah.
I know who
That
you're talking
was-
about.
That was nasty.
Yeah, I just watched this video like 4 times in a row and my
Oof.
body hurts.
Yeah, that
I
made
don't
my
need my
face
bu-
hurt so bad.
Austin
need my
Riley
butt.
getting nailed in the jaw last night. He has like jaws of steel. I don't even know. He was on first and he was turning to run back to first.
Who's on
and
first?
Austin Riley, fuck off. And on the relay, it grazed. It hit his mouth just, and then yeah.
And he
Well,
was
it's a
fine.
good thing he's the
And he was
Crimson
like,
Chin.
oh
So
my god. I was like, is it made out of steel?
I saw that. Thank you.
I mean,
Gosh.
I like that, but
Walker Bueller's shit in the bed right now.
Oh, Dansby's former roommate.
Oh,
While we're talking about pitchers,
Check his
let's check
ball.
Ian Anderson's balls.
check his balls.
So
Everybody's favorite segment on the show. We're going to check his balls. This week, we're talking about Ian Anderson, who had an amazing outing.
it's what
Yes.
the Braves needed. Like,
Oh, God. I mean, the Braves have been dealt a tough hand. Like, the whole fucking
God.
team is hurt right now. And it's like, if you look at the list of injuries, it's like pitcher, 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 pitcher.
Uh-huh. Soroka
It's
hasn't
like
even
last
started
year.
throwing.
Yeah, it's like last year when we were
I'm
going, we
just-
have no pitchers at all. Except we don't have Max Fried to bail us out now. We have Ian Anderson. God bless that young man.
God bless
Thomas
him.
Rhett looking son of a gun.
He's got the
Thomas
hair.
Rhett looking
He
son of a
does. He
gun.
looks just like him.
I know.
He
I know.
is.
That's why I just laughed so hard. Oh, no.
So Ian Anderson went 6 2/3 innings. He had 97 pitches, 65 of them were strikes. He allowed 4 hits, 4 walks, 0 earned runs, and 4 strikeouts.
Boom.
And he has not allowed an earned run in 6 of his 14 regular season and postseason starts.
That's our boy.
That's our boy. Like, if that is the backbone that we are going to have so that we don't
So be
sink in- so be it. Like,
I mean,
all
we've got
the
Ronnie's hurt. Everybody's hurt.
Max hasn't
Panda's
started
our
throwing.
best freaking player.
I
Like,
don't. We're in an alternate universe.
Oh,
100% in an
Pablo
alternate
Sandoval
universe.
was used as a pinch runner.
what?
You didn't see that?
No.
I'll
Wait,
send
no,
you-
I did.
have
I
to-
did. You posted it on Instagram. I liked
I
it.
posted
Yep.
it,
Yeah.
and then like 10 minutes later, Carabas posted it. Stop stealing my shit.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You call him out.
Call him out.
Call
Conti.
him out. He's got your
I
yes.
love
Sit
you.
down. Is that
Dang, I
Machado?
love you.
No, it's not.
Kent
Machado.
says,
Who
go
is it?
Cubbies.
Except for he's hurt, and it was his birthday yesterday. That's why
Did
I'm
you
wearing
see-
it today.
I was going to send it to you, and I think I forgot to. I saw a meme the other day. When he hit his first home run with the Cubs, they gave him a
A
waffle iron.
waffle maker. Yeah, he was
and
like,
he's like sitting there like, this is so cool.
did you see
Such
the
a little
video for it?
kid.
Did you see the video for it? It was so great. He was like, yeah, like screaming at the waffle maker. And I was like, this is the most like literal Jock Peterson moment ever in baseball. Like
Oh,
him,
I
like
love that.
like celebrating with the waffle maker in his hand. He was like, The king of snacks. The king of snacks.
See, I don't know. I had some beef with the Cubbies during that one game, and Chris Bryant was just like out to make me cry that day, I think.
But he's always out to make us cry. I love Chris Bryant, but he is constantly hurting my feelings.
I adore Chris Bryant, and like that's the only person. Like,
I'm just saying.
I love Chris Bryant, and usually it's his smile that's hurting my feelings, but it was his home runs, and I didn't even like. I had to turn off notifications from my MLB app because I was like, I can't take it anymore. I just can't. Like, I can't listen to it.
I feel the way about Anthony Rizzo.
Rizzo's
Except for I
funny.
love him. Except for I love
Rizzo's
him.
hilarious.
Rizzo and Bryant together are a freaking riot.
His wiener dog was on check his balls.
Check him.
Check him. His dash hound was on their Instagram story today. And I was like, oh, of course he's got a cute little wiener. That's what I literally said out loud. And I was like, I need to think about things first before I say them. Thank you. Thank you, Megan.
I say that to myself every single day.
Oh, I say that like every 5 minutes.
You have a cute wiener? Like what? What were you?
No, I
Probably
tell
thought about
myself
that
you
before it came out of my
should.
mouth, like, whoop.
There's a lot of times something comes out of my mouth and I'm like,
Maybe
give or
shouldn't have
take,
said
I
that.
probably
Yeah.
shouldn't have said that.
And you're like the statue of David where you're like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Like the thinker, like,
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Like, I've been like consistently like openly shooting my shot here for like a week now, and I posted something tonight, and I was like, maybe I shouldn't have put that, and then it went right over the dude's head anyway, and I was like, didn't catch it, huh? Not at all.
It was just,
It
and
just
he could've
went
just caught
like
just
could've
let
gone
it go.
right there, just let it go right over the top, and I was like, that didn't work.
I don't.
No. Here we
I
go
don't like
again.
shooting my shot.
Where are we going again? Like, where are we going?
I don't.
Can I come? What are
Do
we
you
doing?
have snacks, Kent?
What?
That is a legit. I will go with you wherever you want me to go, ride or die. But why are we
We
going?
have
And can I have snacks?
Wait.
Or,
I thought
you know-
I heard. I'm sorry. I heard sex. I need to go.
No, snacks.
Snacks? Can I
Nope.
have
Snack.
snacks?
Snack. Snack. Woo, okay.
Snacky, snacky,
Let's
snacky.
talk some baseball stuff.
Snacky.
Let's see. Fernando Tatis came back last week and hit a home run in his first game back with the Padres. He's been struggling since then. Kent's laughing at us right now. You still didn't answer my question. Are there snacks? And where are we going?
For the love of Jock Peterson, are there snacks?
Like, just tell me. Are there snacks? Where are we going? Family friendly This is a kids show. We're all about the kids.
I
Thank
love
God.
kids.
Thank God mine are asleep. No, one of them's not. It'll be okay. Everything's
Tiny
fine.
Satan children.
The crotch goblins are
Crotch goblins.
after this week.
This is a family podcast.
I bought eggs the other day and pasture raised organic, like, I went all out because they were like, you have to, like, everything has to be hormone free, antibiotic free, all that other stuff. Don't do the cage free, do the pasture raised. I was like, okay. So I
yeah,
get the
do free range.
Yeah, I do the pasture raised eggs. I was gonna make these really delicious brownies that I found a recipe for that are actually super healthy, and I couldn't wait. And I had the recipe, and I was like, I got to pick up like 2 more things for it. So I was going to go to Walmart tonight and get the stuff and then make them tomorrow while the kids were at school. And I walked out of the bedroom and I see the egg carton on the floor and it's empty. And I was like, it's not good. Where are the eggs?
Well, that's
And-
not great.
Well, and Jack was outside, so I walked to the door and I was like, "Hey, where's the eggs?" He's like, "They're right here." And he had an old pan that he had used like as a drum one day, and he had dented the bottom of it in. Like there's this huge like the pan, like you can't use it for anything other than a drum now. But he had taken this big pan and put a dozen eggs in it and was outside pretending that he was cooking and letting the dogs eat the eggs.
Oh
A
my
whole,
God.
a whole dozen eggs.
$5 eggs.
Yeah, $5 worth of eggs, which is kind of why I want the ducks. So I have eggs anytime I need
children.
them. That happened in
Children,
my house today.
children are great.
Kim
Kids are
says
awesome.
he has all the snacks. I'm
Good.
down.
Sweet.
I'm there.
Let's go.
I'm there.
I'm there.
Oh,
I'm
speaking
down
of-
for this trip. I don't know where we're going. See, and I do that to people all the time. Like I'll ask a question and they'll laugh at it, and I'm like, "That's not an answer. Do you or not?"
My dad is
I
such a-
need to know before I
Give me an
actually go in
answer.
on this.
I'm not telling you anything until I have. That's kind of like the question, "Hey, are you busy today?" Tell me what you want, and then we'll know if I'm busy. Or not.
That's why I don't answer people
What
when
do-
they say that. I'm like, well, what's going on?
What do you need first? And then I'll let you know yes or no.
Jason,
Depending on your answer.
yes, duck eggs. Duck eggs are delicious, just like chicken. I mean, there's no difference between the two. They're a little bit bigger,
Mm-hmm. They're a
makes
little
me-
richer.
and
It
yeah, and
makes-
I don't like chicken eggs. I cook with them. That like if I'm making something that has eggs in it, that's the only time. Like a meatloaf or baking or whatever. Like that's when I use
Ma,
eggs. But
the meatloaf.
duck eggs are like really delicious. So there you have it. You learned
Makes
something.
me think of the Flintstones when she gets
That
the
was
big
fun.
egg out.
The Cubs won.
Cubs
Did they?
win. Cubs win.
No thanks to Jack being
Life
outside.
mixed in with baseball tonight, apparently.
Oh yeah,
Fine.
we're just winging it tonight. Like like I said, one's a chicken, one's a duck. Big difference.
I don't
Tell you what, that
particularly like to talk about.
comment.
I don't.
Jason,
Very
did you miss
aggressive.
the part of the show where I said I've been really angry the last few days? Whew. That's a little.
I read that as aggressive.
Listen, I will.
There's a
Here's
big
what we'll-
difference.
Here's what we'll do. I used to have these chickens that were called Easter eggers, and they were huge. Like they were bigger than my ducks. So what I'll do, Jason, is I will get a hold of the people that I sold them to because they still have them. They send me pictures. Their names were, oh my God. What's the married couple on How I Met Your Mother? Jason Siegel's character and
Oh,
Allison's character. Holy cow.
I know what you're talking about. I
Totally
don't,
lost it. But
didn't
I
watch
named
it religiously.
I named the rooster and the hen after them. And Marshall, his name was Marshall. That was it. But anyway,
Penny?
I
No,
will-
never mind. That's Big Bang Theory.
Yeah.
Sorry.
now I will
I don't know where I got a highlighter either. It just
I'll
showed
get
up.
one of the eggs from whatever her name is that I can't remember. I loved that chicken too. Like that makes me sad because now I can't remember her name. But I'll get one of her eggs and
Marshall
Lily,
Lily.
that's it. Marshall and Lily. My dog's named after her too, and I didn't even think about it. Thanks, guys. Thank you for helping me out there.
Coming
So
in
yeah,
clutch.
I'll get one of Lily's eggs, and then I'll get a duck egg, and I will take a picture and show them to you. And I bet, well, I can't say that because Easter eggers lay colored eggs, so you would be able to tell.
I mean,
Oh,
Sarah is
My Welsh ducks laid the same color eggs as the Easter eggers. See, I'll be all set.
Speckled ducks from England.
You won't even be able to
Sarah's
tell.
like, I'm gonna prove it to you.
I will.
I've got all the energy and all the anger, and I'm proving it now with a
I am-
picture.
I went from I can't move for more than 10 minutes to put me in a octagon right now. I'll take out Conor McGregor. That's where I'm at. Like,
Actually, just go into an octagon with Jake Paul and just like lay his ass out.
I think I could do it right now.
I believe you could. Whiny little.
I've got the aggression going, and if I could get into the ring with Jake Paul, I could take it out without going to jail.
You could, and nobody would be sad that you hurt him.
I would be people would love me.
I know.
Everybody would love me.
You'd be loved all over.
Jose Canseco. If I could knock out Jose Canseco, the whole world would love me.
Can I go after you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just line up.
One time I made Floyd Mayweather look like an idiot in front of his whole posse, and it was the best feeling I've ever had in the entire world.
He's kind of dumb anyway.
Yeah. But then can we do Aubrey Huff?
Oh, yes. Let me get after
I don't want to.
him.
I don't want to touch him. I don't want to touch him.
I don't really want to touch him, but I'd still punch him.
I mean, we can put on gloves.
Yeah,
true.
like 6 pairs. And then
like just spray hand sanitizer on his face before we do it.
Yeah. I'm okay with
we
that.
got this. It'll be fine.
It'll be good.
If you want to see us beat up Aubrey Huff, just hope that my
Maybe we should
body
start a
isn't
GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
Let's get it. Let's pitch it to Portnoy for Rough and Rowdy for the next one.
Ooh,
let me fight Aubrey Huff.
Bring it
I'll
on.
do it.
For someone that likes women, it's weird you got a woman's name. Ugh. Aubrey.
So, okay, so
Sorry.
we talked about that's where we got the whole check his balls from. Never mind. Did we talk about Lindor's deal? It's been like a week or two ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure we did.
We did.
Did we? Yeah.
Good. Yeah, because there's all kinds of shit
Yeah.
here that I'm like, oh, we talked about that weeks ago. I've got to start deleting shit and
Nobody's had a deal the past couple weeks since then.
Hey, this says right here that this weekend in St. Petersburg against the Rays is a possibility for Springer to make his 2021 debut.
Yes!
Oh, well, that's just an hour down the road. Too bad I got COVID. Can't go.
He's day to day, but it's clear that he's getting closer to being able to, play.
I'd go take live video for you, Sarah, but
that would just make my entire year if Springer comes back this weekend.
They come back this way, though, don't they? Maybe you guys should come out here and watch Springer.
My
Not
mom's
this
trying
weekend.
to move back to Florida, and I'm just like, if you move back to Florida, that's fine. At least I have somewhere to stay when I go to spring training.
Right? There you go. Positives. Look at the bright side. Okay, so one thing that we have not talked about yet. Castellanos did lose his appeal for the 2-game suspension for flexing after he had been hit and all.
I think it's so dumb.
Yeah.
Same.
It's all about growing the game and let the kids play and blah, blah, blah. They're just a bunch of hypocrites. Come on.
Can't play with passion and get excited about, I would have done that. Totally would have done
my thing is he was showing emotion, and apparently showing emotion isn't something that you're allowed to do in baseball anymore, but it's okay for Trevor Bauer to Conor McGregor strut around the mound and throw a fit and launch a ball into center field when he doesn't get his way. But
now this is a bad. Yes, Mike, he got a 2-game suspension.
Yeah.
So they gave Joe Kelly 8 games for making faces and talking shit to Correa, and they gave Castellanos 2 games for this whole thing where he scored and then got up and flexed in the pitcher's face after he'd gotten hit. But they gave immunity, and this is not me jumping back on the Astros situation again, because obviously at one point in time I didn't have a problem with them. I still don't have a problem with them, but you give immunity to a team that cheated, but you suspend guys for being a
team that legitimately went out of their way and planned and facilitated a whole scheme to cheat, and there is nothing done, but you're going to punish the guys that plunk them the hitters, Astros hitters. And then this season, because, you know, any emotion or flexing or bat flipping or whatever, that's not allowed, but let the kids play. Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Let them play what? Chess? Like, what are we doing here?
Are we playing checkers? Are we
they're so
playing
picky,
hopscotch?
and they're picky and choosy about who they want to make examples of. Like that's what bothers me too. So one person
Like,
can do one thing.
If you're on a certain team,
Yeah.
you are totally. I should probably be careful what I say because of that job that I applied for.
Oh
well, I don't care. Anyway, I don't have it yet. So if I get that job, then I'll have to not say it. Jason says Manfred has low T. You know,
Manfred has a lot of stuff.
Manfred.
And baseball intelligence is one of them.
Yeah.
His baseball IQ is pretty low.
Yeah.
At the level of idiocy, because that's the stupidest
sure.
team.
And you know, I want to
IQ
like
level.
him. I want to like him because
Like,
I'm not. I don't
then
like
he'll say something and
disliking
you're like,
people.
oh, that's good. And then he turns around 5 seconds later and you're like, yeah, and you're still an idiot.
And yet I'm still surprised.
Shut up, Profar. Sit down.
Like, that's how I feel about it. I want to like him and I want to agree with him, and he'll do one thing and I'm like, that's great. And then he does something else and I'm like, damn it. You ruined it.
Yeah. So speaking, like, we'll go back to talking about pitchers again here for a minute because we're just going to bounce all over the place and we'll throw some baseball in here and there. I don't know. Shane Bieber ranks first in strikeouts right now. Garrett Cole ranks third. They will be facing off on Saturday in Cleveland. That should be a fun game to watch.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a fun game.
Since Megan is apparently having a stroke over the Dodgers, something that's happening on the Dodgers, but she doesn't like Jerks and Profar. I love him. I love him.
Did you see what he made?
I forgot
Clayton
that
Kershaw cursed. That's hard to do.
Oh no!
I know.
Ooh.
It's hard to piss off Clayton Kershaw.
Baseball always has the worst commissioners, Mike. Like, we just kind of have to. We have to.
Seriously, though.
We got to live with it. It is what it is. They pick people for those positions that don't like the sport. Hey, baseball, I got an idea. Give me that other job and let me work my way up to commissioner.
The Dodgers have a position open for social media, and I want to apply for it. So I'm just probably going to do it.
Shoot your shot.
I did. Well, I didn't shoot my shot for that, but I'm going to be if I could get that job, I'd be a professional snitch for the MLB, which means we would definitely have to change our intro video.
We talked about that last night. I was like,
yeah, if I got that job, that video would be gone real quick.
MLB be coming after you super fast.
Yeah, I'd be like, do I have to? I'd be like, listen, I'm just going to go ahead and report myself and let you guys know that I'm taking it down. I'm changing it. There you go. Changing it there.
Oh my gosh.
Nobody was watching the show.
And it was fun. It was Josh Donaldson.
I just wanted some videos of Josh Donaldson on my screen. That's it. I'm sorry. My bad.
Oh my god.
It'll be okay.
Maybe.
It'll be okay. I don't mind. It's worth it. It'd be worth it. Change the video for that. It'd be cool. There was totally like 7 other things I was going to talk about. And
Drip of the week.
The drip of the week.
Yeah.
We had some good ones this week.
Trevor Bauer still looks like a child.
Yes. Trevor Bauer always looks like a child.
Mookie wins, man. Mookie freaking wins. Someone commented on the one that I sent you guys, and they were like, "Why does he look like he I almost called him Scam Newton because that's what I'd call him, Cam Newton." And I was like, "This man dresses way better than Cam Newton." But thank you.
Like
Cam Newton looks like my grandmother. Like I don't know. Like
God, Cam Newton is so weird about that stuff. But we had Mookie had 2 good outfits this week.
Mm-hmm.
He wore a Mickey Mouse jacket today, which
I
is
loved it.
hilarious.
Good.
I love that.
Specifically, though, playing the Padres, which is hilarious. So that was an absolute troll job, and it was great for me.
Who did we had? We had somebody from the Braves. Who were we talking about? Oh, Max Fried in his SpongeBob shirt.
Max Fried has the best, like, he
wanna see it.
He always
dresses.
shows up in
Yes.
he dresses like my child does.
Well, it's like a California cool. That's like
Yeah.
very
He always
Cali.
shows up in like jeans and some kind of cartoon T-shirt. Last year during the postseason, he had the Reptar shirt, which at that point in time, I was like, I love you. Like we can definitely. I have a tie-dye Rugrat shirt, and it's really cool. So the fact that he had the Reptar shirt on, but it was SpongeBob in the band uniform with the microphone, just-
Mhm.
and it was great. And he looked
And
so
he was like,
serious.
Hey.
He was like so serious. He like turns and looks at the camera, and he's like,
He looked shocked. His eye was like, it's okay, dude. You're gonna be fine. They just want to see your cool shirt.
"It's like we just like your shirts, Max."
That's one of the best SpongeBob episodes ever. When he's in the band for like the
Yeah.
football. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's so great.
I
So
love it.
great.
It's good.
So those are our winner. I didn't see
there wasn't really a
there
lot
weren't
that
really-
I
everybody
saw.
was just kind of
Mhm.
wearing the same thing they usually do. There wasn't anything that really stood out as bad.
I did send you Jock on his little scooter.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
that
Like a
was
little kid.
hilarious. Literally a kid at camp.
Yeah.
Waffle irons,
Waffle iron,
scooters.
Scooters.
it's fine.
Jock Peterson's got it all. It's cool.
I love Jock Peterson.
He's such a little kid, though. I love it.
Happy birthday to him again, by the way. It was yesterday, so
There you go.
I love him.
Do we have what else do we have? Something happened. Oh, the Yankees are
Low.
awful this year. Yeah. Oh yeah. The whole freaking title of the show. Good Lord. Okay. We'll make
Who's
this
in first place? Who's on
in
first?
place? Who's in first place? Last week, right after the show, Passon posted about the Mariners, the Royals, and the Red Sox being the first place teams and in the American League. And the Mets were first place in the National League East. So there's that. This week, it is still the Royals, the Red Sox, and the Mariners. The Mariners and the A's are tied right now.
The Mariners are good
Yeah, when did the
Mhm.
Mariners get good? Like, what?
I
this
don't.
year, apparently.
The White Sox are in second in the Central with a 500 record. Tampa Bay's in second in the East. Yankees are in dead last in the East with a 7-11 record.
I
They
just
won today,
want
though.
to.
The Twins have a 6-11 record. They're dead last in the Central. And the Astros are last in the West with a 7-10 record.
Yeah, it's definitely the way
National
everybody
League-
planned it out.
Oh, yeah,
Why
I
is
totally saw this coming.
Why is he out?
In the National League, of course, Dodgers are in first in the West. Rockies are in last because that's how that goes. San Francisco is actually in second right now, which is kind of weird to say. In the East, the Mets are in first, but they've played like 5 or 6 less games than everybody else. So
Mhm.
that's fun. Washington's in last. Atlanta's in fourth. That's great. Philadelphia is second in the National League East. So there's
Good
that.
for Bryce Harper.
Living in hell. In the Central, Milwaukee's in first, Cincinnati's second, St. Louis is in last. So the Pirates aren't last in the NL Central, you guys. Like that's
I
they
just cannot.
celebrate that. The emotional sport rather
I
than-
feel like this whole season we are in a alternate universe. There's no way baseball is happening like this right now.
it's
Like,
so
there's no way. And I'm just gonna say the Braves thing. I make excuses for us because it makes me feel better about myself.
everybody's freaking hurt.
So many injuries.
The bats start waking up and the pitchers are just like, oh, ouch. Oh, I can't pitch. I can't throw anymore. Like our entire rotation is Cole Hamels this year.
Yeah. Like I said it earlier, Soroka hasn't even started throwing. Snicker literally said
he's not even
relevant. And that rubbed me the wrong way. I'm going to say that the way he was so nonchalant and just kind of aloof with the way that he said it. I'm like, is it really that bad? Because if Snicker is publicly making comments like that, it terrifies me.
Yeah. I'm a little scared.
How far off is he? Is he going to be back? Is it going to be after All-Star break?
Is it going to be this year? Like, what happened that we don't know about? Like, what are you not telling us? Yeah, I feel like the entire rotation has turned into Cole Hamels' shoulder, and I'm still sad about that.
I mean, these guys can't all, like Cole Hamels, that whole thing was disappointing. He got paid money, but he was a good mentor.
Yeah, he was at
for
least
our younger
there,
guys
like, doing something.
Yeah, but all these injuries now, like what are they going to do? Sit in a circle and sing Kumbaya and hope that the gods give them
we're going to
back?
They're gonna make s'mores and sit around the campfire, and
they're gonna put like, prayer circles together and get a shaman out, and
they're gonna get the Antifa shaman out of jail and have him come lead a ceremony or something.
I was gonna say they could just get Betty White, like in the proposal.
Yeah, I was just literally gonna say that, from the window to the wall, to the sweat drop down my butt. And she's like, okay, yeah, sure. It's my favorite. It's my favorite scene. I love that.
Maverick.
They gotta come up with something. I hate it.
Window,
I hate it.
to the wall.
And see, I'm wearing. Oh, hang on here. This shirt is very appropriate for tonight. Move, kitty cat. It moved back up here.
My cat's throwing a fit too.
Yeah, since 1996.
I had on my profile on Twitter before I even did Braves Twitter, long-suffering Braves fan, and that is just back where I'm at. I'm just suffering.
At first, I put, yes, I was alive for the last Dodgers World Series.
It's painful.
Stop asking me.
It's a painful thing.
Well, and some guy posted in the Braves Facebook group. He posted something about the strike in '94 and how the World Series was canceled. He's like, "Did anybody know about this?" And we were all like, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I'm not a boomer." And I was like, "I'm sorry, my 8-year-old knows about the strike."
I'm not a boomer.
Who are you?
What?
Say you were born after 1993 without saying you were born after 1993.
Did you guys
say
know
you were born in 2005? You were born in 2005. God. Did you know?
And I first I was like, my 8-year-old.
I graduated high school.
And he was like, "Well, good for your kid." And I was like, "And just so you know, you're probably going to see one next year too." And he was like, "Huh?" I was like, "Never mind." I can't right now. I cannot. And it's a good thing that I wasn't in angry mode, because I would have been like, "You are too stupid to be a baseball fan if you don't know that this." I
mean, there's a lot of dumb baseball fans.
But
we accept everybody.
No.
America's pastime. Everybody's accepted, just not in my circle.
Grow the game.
Grow the game by ending blackouts, please, dear God.
For real.
So here, let's talk about that real quick before we end the show. Then they posted the stats have been going around that people have already seen over 1 million hours, or over 1 million minutes of baseball this year. It's been the highest recorded numbers ever.
As it should be.
Now, there's but you got to stop and look at, first of all, how much higher would it be if there were no blackouts? Because I see Braves fans bitching every day that they can't.
God damn it.
So there's that. So if you didn't have blackouts, your numbers would be higher. But also, most of your stadiums are 33% capacity starting off with. So of course there's more people at home watching because they can't get into the stadium. Like, come on now.
Come on now.
That's like before last week, I had started looking at Padres tickets, and they now have like your vaccinated sections and your socially distanced sections.
They can actually kiss my whole ass.
I was like, oh. And
Come on.
What really made me laugh that like the vaccinated sections are like right by like their lower level. There's some like right by the dugouts and home plate, and then there's some like towards the outfield. They're all lower level. Almost everything else is socially distanced. And there's even some stuff in like level 1, like right behind the dugout that's still socially distanced. And people were like, all the good tickets are for the vaccinated people. And I was like, bro, I would sit right there all fucking day. Are you kidding me? Put me right behind the Padres dugout. I would love it.
But what if like one person that you're with is vaccinated and then like the other 4 aren't?
Socially distanced. You gotta.
I just think that that's dumb. Like that is such a way to like
segregate people.
Well, it's
in a way.
Nope.
Like
nope.
It's an incentive to make people get a vaccine almost, but like you know what I'm saying?
Well,
yeah, but
and
no.
like,
yeah.
Now, if they were to be like, they're going to bring back the batting practice experience. Batting practice. Sorry for anybody that listens to this tomorrow. My bad. If they were going to bring back the batting practice experience at Truist Park, and they said you have to be vaccinated, I would be like, okay, I get that. You got to be vaccinated before they'll let you close to the players. Cool. Whatever. But if you're increasing capacity anyway, how about you just let like, because I think you could buy tickets in groups of like 2 or 3 is what I was seeing for the socially distanced sections. How about you just like increase that number? And then once you really get into it, then you can start looking at, do we need to do this or do we need to do that? Like if you can prove that if you have a negative COVID test within 72 hours of the game, you can sit in the vaccinated sections, or if you bring your vaccine card. If you've only had your first one, you still have to sit in socially distanced. I was like,
how about just like,
I don't know. And that's just what I saw in like San Diego. I haven't really researched what anybody else is doing, but if I were to get ready to go to the Royals game and they were like, which I did get my first shot this week. So cool. Like, you know, here in another month, I won't have to, it'll be like, whatever. I'll go to the ballpark and be like, there's my freaking card. Let me in. Let me sit wherever I want.
Let me sit where I want.
Let me sit where I want. Like, next to George Springer in the dugout. That'd be pretty cool.
I have tickets to the Braves Brewers series, July, August, like into July into August, and already bought the tickets, but my barcodes are not showing up. And everybody's like, the barcodes will show up, you know, closer to the actual game. And I'm like, okay, but if they like refund them and give me credit to buy new tickets, I'm gonna rage because I have really good seats and they were not that expensive.
Right? Oh,
so
that's like it is. Anybody that's watching, have you seen what the ticket policies are? There any other parks doing this? Is this just San Diego right now? Like anybody probably nobody has any idea. But oh wait, Jason, you had tickets for Cubs Reds. What's Cincinnati doing? Are you still here? Jason's still here. I think Jason's still here. He just commented.
I think it has to go from state to state, county to county.
The Reds didn't care. Cool. Well, there you go.
Like this just makes me so nervous. Like it says up there, barcode unavailable. You can't see it.
That's what I was scared to death because my City Field, you either have to be vaccinated or have a negative test. Okay. Like when I was going to go last year, my batting practice experience tickets like the barcodes weren't showing up yet. And I was terrified because I was so excited about that. And then spring training got postponed, and then the season got postponed, and then they kept postponing the season. And then they were like, "Do you want your money back?" And I was like, "Yeah, go ahead and bring some more."
Yeah.
Now, okay. Do we have anything else we need to cover real quick? Because I actually have to be on the radio in 10 minutes, and I just looked at the time and went, "Oh crap!"
Nope.
I don't think so.
Sweet. Next week we'll have our crap together. Sorry.
Yeah,
guys.
we're excited about.
We're excited about the stuff we're going to be doing, but everybody got slapped in the face in the last couple of days, and we're all just like,
it's still going to be fun and chatty and stuff. It's just we have like,
and we'll talk
it's more structured. Yeah, like
we'll talk about baseball more. I promise.
Baseball stuff.
While we're talking about new stuff, we've got our new backgrounds up.
Yeah.
Ooh, fancy. And
mine's. Oh, I thought you were talking about. Never mind.
No. The background on the screen. There you go. And here comes our new outro video, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next Thursday. Have a great one.